Imagine it's Friday and you in good spirits. So you call your homeboys up and you ask them what they doing today. They tell you, we at the barbershop, pull up. You say, cool, I need to get my hair cut anyway. Y'all got a seat for me? They tell you yes. You tell them, okay, I'm on my way.
It was said that Ty Austin had stole his baby mama business idea, exposed her credit on the black market.
My grandma always told me, before I be dead in love today, I be heartbroken and alone tomorrow. If you don't know what's going on, Ty Austin was unalived by his baby mama.
So guys, this right here was one of the most heartbreaking thing that happened this past weekend. I think it happened on Friday, and the couple you're seeing on the screen, they are no longer here with us. The guy was unalived by his baby mama. There are different controversies surrounding why she actually did that. Some people are saying that it's on the down low, while some people are saying he stole her business ideas, exposed her credit details in the black market, and some other people are saying that the lady contracted HIV from him, and of course she got angry with the whole thing, went to the barber shop and did the unthinkable. So we are going to be looking all that today, and welcome to today's video. If you're new to this space, kindly subscribe to the channel, like the video, share, leave your thoughts in the comment section, and to my returning subscribers, thank you for always coming back to watch my videos. So let us see and hear what people have got to say about this.
Imagine it's Friday and you in good spirits. So you call your homeboys up and you ask them what they doing today. They tell you, we at the barbershop, pull up. You say, cool, I need to get my hair cut anyway. Y'all got a seat for me? They tell you yes. You tell them, okay, I'm on my way. You get to your favorite barbershop and it's your turn to sit in the seat. As soon as you sit down, they ask you, what we doing today? You tell them, you know the usual. They spin you around. You look in the mirror. In the reflection, you see your baby mama walking in. She got a gun in her hand. She let off 10 rounds inside your body. Walk back out. Go reload. And come back in and let off 10 more rounds. And then she turns the gun on herself. This is Todd Austin out of Arlington, Texas. He was unalived yesterday in a barbershop. Basically, his baby mama came in and unalived him. Now, allegedly, she found out that she had contracted HIV. And not only did she find out that, this is allegedly. Now, allegedly, he stole her business idea and he sold her credit on the black market. A lot of times people refuse to leave because they've invested so much time, they've invested their life, and they feel like people take their life away. But in reality, you can just leave. I don't know what's hard, but a lot of people say, oh, we got kids together, you don't understand. Baby, get your kids in a better environment, in a better position. Now the child is left without the mother and the father. Love will get you killed these days. And it's really sad when people can just leave. We don't know what was going through her mind, but I saw one of her friends' posts, and she basically said she was on the phone with her friend, and she got off the phone in good graces. She don't know what transpired from the time she got off the phone with her friend to the time she made it to the barbershop, and she can't believe that her friend did that. But it's too late. We don't know what nobody is going through. And it's really sad for the children. If you're ever in a situation to where you can't leave, because apparently, allegedly, he was abusive. Allegedly. Okay? It's time to go. It's time to leave. These days, nobody is choosing the higher road. They are choosing to take themselves out and the other person. And it's really sad. Because now these babies got to grow up without their parents, all because you chose to take someone's life because you were heartbroken.
It was said that Ty Austin had stole his baby mama business idea, exposed her credit on the black market, also gave her HIV, neglected their child, and had 9 other kids and was abusive. Now, I'm pretty sure y'all heard about what happened up in Arlington, Texas on yesterday with Ty Austin, aka the credit guru. He was getting his hair cut. His baby mama walked in and unalived him and unalived herself too as well. And hold on, let me show y'all this before y'all try to get up in my comments and try to say that I'm telling lies and I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm clearly saying what was posted on Facebook. She said after everything he put her through, she snapped and now he's gone. What are y'all thoughts on this? She made it very clear at the beginning of her status. She said, let's be clear. This isn't an allegation.
My grandma always told me before I be dead in love today, I be heartbroken and alone tomorrow. If you don't know what's going on, Ty Austin was unalived by his baby mama while he was getting a haircut in Arlington, Texas. We living in the times now where I don't care how much you love somebody, if the situation is domestic and you having a whole lot of problems, just let it go. Nowadays, trying to make a relationship work can literally cost you your life. And it's no situation where you should feel like you gotta unalive the other parent of your child. It's just plain and simple. I don't care if he was cheating. I don't care if you found out he was DL or whatever all the stories in the streets going on, man. Leave the situation, bruh. Because now a child gotta grow up with two parents gone. Like, what can you really tell a child? What can you tell a child about their parents after that? When that child asks about their mama and daddy, what can you tell them?
We've all heard the story about Todd Austin, who was unalived by his baby mother. Y'all already know I'm on the business that pays me. I go over to the messy side of TikTok. I don't go over there for me. I go over there for y'all. You're welcome. Yeah, so Todd was unalived by his baby's mother. People say they had a toxic relationship. People wanted to know why would she do that. They say that she had an expurgation ordered against him. But according to the book, we don't know. We wasn't there. Do your own research. But the book is reporting that he gave her HIV. He was the down low brother. I guess she didn't know. They said he sold her whole credit report to the dark market, whatever that means. But all I can say is this family needs prayer. There's kids left without a mother and a father. This just shows y'all that domestic violence is real. They're saying that after she pumed him in the barbershop, when she turned around and she seen the police, then she unalived herself. Y'all, this family needs a lot of prayer. I just say that the gun violence has to stop. If you find yourself in a domestic violence situation, y'all try to get help. Seems like we're seeing more and more of this every day, and this is not the norm. So try to get help and just prayers for all involved. So Todd Austin of Texas, okay, was getting his hair cut, and the baby mama pulls up and pow him, okay, and then pull a gun on herself, unaliving both of them, okay. He was pronounced, the D word at the barbershop, and she was taken to the hospital where she later passed away as well. They leave a child behind. Now let me just say this right quick. I don't know what's going on, what's in the water, and I always tell y'all it's strange. But baby, you don't love nothing more than you love God and yourself. Now I don't know what's the deal, you know what I'm saying? But it's not worth for you to take somebody else's life and take your life. A relationship is a relationship, okay? And if somebody don't want you, somebody cheating, baby, you can always move on. A broken heart will heal if you allow it in over time, in due time. But it's not worth for you to go and take this man's life. Now this child is without both parents. I don't know. And you normally hear this about men. Don't get me wrong. I know I done heard it about women doing things, they don't have no business doing. But you don't too much hear about a woman taking a man's life and then taking her life. Hugs and love. Y'all be blessed. Praying for both sides of the family. This is a very sad story out of Texas, guys. J-Lo. Mwah.
This is really heartbreaking. And of course, Todd Austin, as a business person, he was fully involved, posting on social media, and he's got quite a large following on Facebook. That's what you can see on the screen right there. And the fact that this lady had to trace where he was, I had to have gotten the information of where he was. Probably she got a tip off from a friend or something, because I think they are actually not talking again. They are now exes, or they were exes. This is really, really heartbreaking. They had a son together, and I think the guy has 8 other children or 9 other children, from what I heard from the videos I saw on TikTok. And I remember growing up, and there's this TV program I liked watching then called 1000 Ways to Die. And I think dying from a toxic relationship should be added to one of the 1000 Ways to Die, because these days the way people unalive their partners in relationships is just on the rise. And as individuals, when you're in a relationship, try as much as possible not to toil with the emotions of the other person, because we are all built differently. The way you feel you might be able to take some kind of shock or some kind of things, that other person might not be able to, you know, take that same thing the way you're going to take it. And before you know, they are snapping back, they are having this mental breakdown, and they end up doing things you never thought they were going to do to you. And I'm sure this guy never thought this lady was going to come do something like that to him. Imagine her coming in, giving this guy some 10 bullets. She went out, gets more 10 bullets, and did what she needed to do. And at the end of the day, she got herself unalived. This is so, so heartbreaking. And for the family members involved, I can tell you this is a trauma they will have to deal for the rest of their lives. And for the little boy, the son that they have together, this is going to be so traumatic for him. This guy might have to go through therapy for him to be able to come off this whole thing. It's going to be a very difficult one. It's going to be a very tough one for everyone that is involved. And just like I said in the video I dropped about Jennifer Harris, emotional intelligence is very key in our daily lives, in our daily living. We have to involve our emotions intelligently when dealing with situations, because there are some actions you take, you cannot undo them when you take them. Like this now, of course they are both gone, there's nothing that can be done to bring these individuals back to life. And that is why emotional intelligence is very, very important. I know it's not easy getting to that level where you are being able to control yourself when you get so hurt deeply or your heart broken, but at the same time, as individuals, we have to, keep teaching ourselves. We have to keep developing ourselves when it comes to that angle. So my condolences to the family involved, and to everyone out there. Just know that being in a toxic relationship is not just the best thing for you. Once you start getting that level of toxicity, no matter how little, no matter how tiny or small it is, please just take your things and run away from that relationship. Because when you find yourself in a place that is so toxic, resentment starts building, and before you know, you're going to do the unthinkable. So guys, what are your thoughts about this whole situation? Drop them in the comment section. If you've watched up to this point, thank you for watching. Kindly subscribe to the channel, like the video, share, leave your thoughts in the comment section, and we are going to see in the next one. Thank you once again, and peace out.